Hello everyone, Kovacs here, and DayZ, standalone, which I don't like calling it standalone, but just DayZ came out, and I've had some pretty interesting experiences with it. I played it for a couple days straight. I aggroed a zombie from this far away, hopefully not, but yeah, I played it for a couple days straight, and it's actually had a couple updates already to fix some of the issues that they were having. There's still some problems. I mean, alpha, early alpha. I'm hitting a zombie with a shovel, and the bitch made me bleed. So yeah, what a fantastic start. There, finally got her. Yeah, no, this is an amazing start because I have no bandages. So let's see if I can actually do this, because I'm pretty much screwed. Can I put my t-shirt off? Okay, there we go. So what I did there is I had to use my red shirt to fashion a bandage out of it, because if not, I am going to bleed to death. So that means I am down one red shirt from the start. But yes, I was playing recently and I did come across, people dead on the ground with a bunch of loot. Some of the rarest loot in the game, at least to me, I feel is a can opener. I think that's the rarest item you can actually get in the game. And it's the most useful. Like a can opener or a screwdriver. I think those are the most useful pieces of tools that you can actually get in the game as of right now. Just for the fact that you use them to open up cans of food, and you're gonna need a lot of food and a lot of drink in the game. So yeah, can opener, screwdriver, they both work perfectly fine, but I think if you do use a screwdriver, it damages some of the food that's in there, so you have to be really careful. That's why okay, I didn't expect that. Okay, that's why a can opener is more useful. It's weird having the zombies actually come into the building and they don't really, wow, they still go through the floor, but they don't really walk slower. They don't do anything like that. And I'm bleeding again. So me beating this zombie over the head with a shovel is probably not the best idea. So let's use my last bandage. So thank you, female zombie, for being such a bitch. As you can see, bleeding, I'm hungry, I'm thirsty. Those aren't really too bad. Those are still all right. I'm no longer bleeding, though. But yeah, I do have footage of me going through the first, I think it was the first day. It was probably my second time playing. It seemed like all the servers I got on were always nighttime. So I did find a dead guy at a gas station, which I did hatchet the gas station, but I didn't do enough damage to blow it up, because supposedly you can blow up the gas stations with a hatchet or an axe. And luckily I didn't do that, because that would have scared the shit out of me and it would have been funny as all balls. But yeah, I didn't do that. Kind of just running around now to figure out what the hell's going on. Ran to the edge of the map because I don't know this fucking map as good as I used to. So I ran to the complete edge of the map. Can I actually put that in there? Can I? Someone's gonna get a violet backpack. But yeah, so I ran to the edge of the map, and that was pretty much it. And then I ended up going up north from there, dying, and just being really far away from everyone. As you can see, I am in, I believe it's Volota, the airfield that's to the west of Cherno. You have those skyscrapers in the back there. That's where I'm actually heading right now. I'm hoping that I can find something. But yeah, the airfield is right down there. Went down there, checked it all out. Didn't find anything. Everything was already taken. So that means that people either server hopped, jumped on them and took it, or the server has been running for a while. And the people here, the 30 plus people that are on right now, have already been there, done that, taken it. There was a med box there. I was really excited. I wanted it, but all the meds were gone. So gonna probably keep this to a short video right now, just because the reason I kind of stopped with the DayZ videos were I was getting very crappy FPS because of my graphics card. I don't really have the best of graphics card. I have a 560 NVIDIA. So it's not really the best. Recording right now out of the city, I'm getting about 24 frames a second while recording. When I'm not recording, I get barely 30, so it's not really that big of an impact on me right now. But I just wanted to record a little bit of something, hopefully encounter some people, get robbed. I know that people sit there and you can combat log very easy in this game. I don't really suggest that you do it. It's just a beta. You're gonna lose your stuff anyways when you either transfer servers or the servers get reset or whatever's going on with them, because I've had a lot of stuff that I just lost. Just for random reasons, I just lost it. And it's not that big of a deal. It's a game that you're playing to survive. There's zombies, there's other people. If I can run up to someone and smack them in the head with a shovel, if they have, some sort of axe or something that I could take that will like benefit me, and then I'm gonna probably sit there and do it. At least in DayZ, you can find out easier. You can find out more easy if people are friendlies or not, since they do have the voice chat, which out of 2 updates, they actually updated the voice chat in the game too, because people were able to voice chat when you're dead. Now, if you haven't played DayZ in a while, since maybe like the last mod or this and that, none of these buildings are going to be in the DayZ mod. It's only in the original DayZ game, the actual official game. So if you see these and you get into the mod and they're not there, yeah, they're not going to be there. What's it? Nothing. So they're not going to be here. These buildings are pretty damn cool. I really do like these buildings. These ones you can actually climb up to the top floor, or not the tip top, but you can get, I want to say, close to the top floor. And they're apartment buildings. So you can actually snipe out the windows. You can keep a base secure very easily here, because the only way up, at least in here, is through this elevator shaft. So if you're really low on health or this and that, you just want to be secure, you can hide out in this top floor. There's only really one way up. I don't think there's a ladder in the back that you can climb up. I guess still making the moaning noise. I'm getting pretty thirsty and I'm still not that hungry. But yeah, as you can see, you have a amazing view of the back here. You could just look out. Thank you, shovel, for being in the way. See if anyone's coming up the back entrance. The front, I think the only problem you'd have to deal with there is the other apartment on the other side. They can actually get to the top and shoot through the windows. So close quarters is going to be something that a lot of people who play DayZ aren't going to be that accustomed to. And especially just myself, like when the zombie came in, I'm not really accustomed to fighting zombies in a building. I'm not really used to them being able to catch up to me at all. So having them catch up to me, come into the building, still move around freely, that's really weird. Yeah, when you're using weapons and stuff, that's why I kind of hesitate to record this game, because right now I'm at about 15 frames. So if I run into anyone and they can at least have a constant 30 frames a second and they have a weapon or something, I'm dead. Like, there's nothing I can do. No matter how, I guess, good I can be at the game, as long as they can keep their FPS higher, they're gonna sit there and get me. So, but let's see what's down here. There's only that top floor when you're in here, but you have the whole rest of this to keep cover. So if you want to keep this entire building to yourself, you can do that. The only bad thing is there's only one way up and there's one way out. So if you want to get out of the building, you have to go back down these stairs, and then you're out of the building again. Let's see what else there is. Surviving on your, like, by yourself, surviving on your own, or surviving by yourself is something that I don't really see too many people doing, mainly because it's such a hassle. When you have at least one other person with you, you are gonna intimidate people, because if they see both of you there and it's just one person, that one person is gonna most likely just turn around and go. Now, if it's multiple people, let's say you have 2 people and they have 3 people, well, the bigger group's gonna sit there and just go for it. What is that right there? Nothing. The bigger group's gonna sit there and try to take out the smaller group. So playing by yourself is a possibility. You can actually do it. It's just going to be a little bit more difficult than normal. And I'm trying to pick up this fucking hat. Fine, I don't want you. I do not want you, Mr. Hat. But I really do like surviving by myself, because when you do find those big squads of people, and what's going on is you're kind of just hiding from them. You're hoping that they don't really run into you or notice that maybe you've been following them for, 10, 15 minutes. Those are the best situations to actually be in, especially if you outgun them. Maybe you have a sniper rifle, or maybe you have a gun and they don't. You can kind of just watch them and see what they do. Like if they, oh, that scared me. If they sit there and start taking out unarmed, fresh spawns, then maybe you could sit there and be like the lone hero and help people out or whatever you want to do. Or maybe you could just be that person that sits there and just starts killing people just for no random rhyme or reason. It's really up to you and how you play. And I'm gonna probably start bleeding again. I really don't want to fight you, Miss Lady Zombie, because I am bleeding already. Okay. So this is actually really bad, because I'm gonna probably end up dying because that fucking zombie hit me again. It's only female zombies I've been running into. So I'm gonna check this floor of this building and see if there is anything I can use for bandages. Now I need just any article or clothing. A t-shirt, pair of jeans. I don't think I could do it with a hat or anything. If so, I need to go back down and do that with a hat, but I'm pretty sure you can't. But I just need any article of clothing. The worst case scenario is I can rip up my own pants, which I really don't want to do because they're pretty good pants. I have 2 inventory slots. I guess I could. I really don't want to though. Really, I want to rip up these really nice pants that have 6 inventory slots. Who knows? If I make it to the top floor, I guess I'll have to do that. And then I'll be running around in my fucking skippies. Oh. Fuck. It looks like I'm gonna have to do that. Sorry, cargo jeans. Can I rip them? Oh, I don't think I can actually take my pants apart. Unless it's in my inventory. I don't know. Let's see. We're testing this out and seeing what's no. So I can't tear my pants apart. Well, shit. This is gonna be really short. I'm gonna have to respawn and lose all my gear. But yeah, so as you can see, get to the top floor of this. Usually they have something up here. Yeah, but could you just imagine having that whole building right there to yourself, where you could just go down and just be like, ooh. And it looks like every floor is enterable, but only thing they need to do is just open up the doors. Because you can't get into them right now, but it seems like later on you should just be able to open up the doors and you can get into that entire building, which is how crazy is that? Like a 16 floor building or however big it is, you can sit there and have that as your entire base of operation. So main reason I came up here was so I can get to the other side of the building and not deal with the zombie. I really need a drink. I need to stop bleeding everywhere. Hammer out just in case. Well, I don't know. The shovel out. Yeah, shovel sucks. If you can get a splitting axe or a fire axe, those are some of the best melee weapons in the game. If you're looking to just take someone out, like stun them, hammer or a wrench will work perfectly fine. Let's actually check the bathroom because I've seen medical supplies in the bathrooms before. And nothing. Another kind of tip when you're playing, I guess just when you're playing in general, whether you're alone or in a group, when you see stuff on the ground, you don't have to perfectly align yourself up where the mouse cursor or the middle dot is over it and it says take. What you can do if you're in the proximity of an item, let's say you're standing right on it, you can actually hit the tab button, which brings up your inventory and you can see what's going on. I think I'm gonna probably end up dying here, so I wanted to show off one last thing before I just end this video and die lonely. I found a pin, badly damaged, but I think it still works. And I found a badly damaged piece of paper. Now what you can do is drag the pin to the paper and you can write on the paper, which I don't know if I can actually do because they're both damaged. Let's try that again. Nope, I can't do. But if they weren't so badly damaged, you could actually write on the paper. Damn, I was saving these for a while just to see if it would actually work. Oh well, drop these on the ground. You could write on the piece of paper and write a note for whatever you want to write. You could put anything you want from, you know, making, you could possibly sit there and make your own adventure out of it. Let's say you have enough pieces of paper, you could sit there and drop them in various locations and make notes out of them, like hints. And you could do like a little scavenger hunt, maybe like find my dead body, I have this gear on it kind of thing, and that can be the treasure that you get. So I guess one of the last things I will show you right here is if you have open windows like this, you can actually jump out of them. So I'm gonna probably do that now because I'm gonna die of blood loss. So whoever has my gear will be really lucky. What I'll actually do is they're gonna be really lucky. So I'm just gonna drop the backpack on the ground, and I'll put the shovel in the backpack, or at least put the shovel on the ground. No, I'll keep the shovel. But what I'm gonna do is you can run towards these windows and lag really bad. Let's see, is that a broken window? Yep, and you can jump out of them. So dead. I'll have to start over. That was really unfortunate that I was bleeding to death. But yeah, if you see any windows that are open and maybe you're closed in by a zombie, or maybe you know someone's out there and you want to jump out the back door, you can run, jump out the window, or climb out the window and make a quick escape through the back. But I hope you enjoyed this. I'm probably going to hold off on making these until I can get a new video card, just to keep the quality up as high as possible, because I'm running on the bare minimums, the lowest settings you can possibly do in the game, and I'm only recording at around 15 to 20 frames a second. So yeah, not really fun to play like that. It's probably not going to be too fun to watch like that. So I hope you guys do enjoy, and you know, maybe later on when I get a better graphic card, this will be all taken care of and we can have a giant adventure together, make it up to the Northwest Airfield or wherever we can go, and start taking people out and making a big group. So I will see you guys next time, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.